The investigation into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance intensified as forensic experts turned their full attention to the black glove, analyzing it under every conceivable lens, from fingerprint dusting to DNA swabs to trace fiber examinations, all in hopes of finding the link that could finally identify the masked figure. And as the hours stretched into days, the investigative teams also expanded their perimeter searches, mapping possible escape routes, cross-referencing local traffic cameras, and conducting aerial scans of desert trails and remote neighborhoods, while tips from the public flooded in from every corner, some corroborating other evidence, others creating false leads, forcing authorities to maintain a careful balance between rapid response and meticulous verification, knowing that one hasty decision could compromise the entire case. And amid this painstaking work, the pressure on both law enforcement and Nancy's family remained enormous, a shared tension that permeated news reports, social media discussions, and community conversations alike, where each update, no matter how small, was dissected for meaning and potential leads. The emotional dimension of the case became impossible to ignore, as Nancy's children, in particular, continued to speak publicly, sharing personal memories, urging anyone with information to come forward, and reminding the public of the stakes. An elderly woman reliant on medication, whose sudden disappearance left her family in a state of constant anxiety. And as investigators reassured the public that every tip was being pursued, the dual narratives of procedural precision and human concern intertwined, highlighting how missing person cases operate on both technical and deeply personal levels, where DNA matches, surveillance footage, and gloves intersect with fear, hope, and relentless determination, creating a charged atmosphere in which every clue, gesture, and lead carries significance. Meanwhile, digital evidence and neighborhood reports began to form patterns as analysts compared timestamps from multiple sources, examined vehicle movement, and cross-checked unusual activity in the vicinity of Nancy's home, while law enforcement coordinated specialized units to follow emerging trails, and the black glove, already symbolically central to the case, became a tangible focus for these analyses, a reminder that a single overlooked object could hold the key to resolving what had until now been an agonizingly incomplete picture. And as the forensic teams worked methodically, testing for traces of soil, pollen, and microscopic fibers, each finding was weighed carefully against the broader narrative of the investigation, highlighting the interplay between science, intuition, and experience in unraveling complex missing person cases. Community engagement played a vital role as well, with residents reporting even the smallest anomalies, from an open gate to a forgotten object on a sidewalk, each contributing to a broader mosaic of evidence that authorities could compare against known data, while the public's collective vigilance created both opportunities and challenges for investigators who had to filter credible tips from speculation, maintain operational security, and act on leads in real time, all while ensuring that Nancy's family remained informed and supported, a delicate balance that underscored the human stakes of the search, where each step forward was measured not only in potential evidence, but in the emotional weight it carried for those most directly affected. As the days continued, the central question remained both simple and profound. Could the black glove, along with the surveillance footage, neighborhood reports, and tireless investigative work, finally provide the breakthrough needed to locate Nancy Guthrie and ensure her safe return? Or would each new lead simply add another layer to a case already dense with uncertainty, speculation, and tension, a case in which hope and fear were intertwined so closely that every development, every tip, and every confirmed or discarded clue resonated far beyond the immediate investigation, shaping the emotional landscape of a family desperate for answers and a community holding its collective breath, waiting for the moment when science, persistence, and human determination converge to reveal the truth and bring resolution to a story that had captivated, unsettled, and haunted everyone following it from the very first chilling security camera frame.